What's up, guys? Band of Games. Sorry that we were gone. Uh, it was a combination of a couple things. We both got hit by the sickness.
The
Uh,
sickness.
the one sickness. It's like the One Piece.
We got man cold.
We got man cold, and couldn't play for a little bit. And also, Rowan forgot to upload, but it's fine because we're back. Because we are back.
Sorry, I did forget to upload.
Yeah, it's fine, guys. Blame him.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. We are. We're just
the last.
We're just chilling.
You know,
now,
I like to think that this is the last thing on people's minds, and
It
they
is.
just sort of watch it whenever they want to.
It really is. Okay, I think that we should figure out what this is.
This is something that someone random watches like 2 years after it's uploaded, man.
Yeah. Okay. I think that we should figure out what this is. Okay, I want this to be like a balcony. I want this to be like an open area, I think.
Yeah.
So I think like here and here. And it can be like well, maybe like let's just do an outline for now. And it's like that. And yeah, and then there would be like this opening here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
okay.
even. Wait, why is that not even? Oh, obviously it's not even because
it's
the side. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
That's okay.
Let's see. I actually also kind of maybe it should be thicker on the top. Yeah, like have the build up from
Okay,
this. I kind of like that. How many logs do you have?
I got like half stack.
Okay, we should probably.
Actually, no, I have that's like a stack and a half.
Okay, can you spot me a stack?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'll give you about a stack.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we were both sick. We were hit with the man cold. And yeah, I mean that's about it. We just kind of I mean, I got hit with a different sickness actually. And actually I don't think either of us actually had a cold. Did you? No, you didn't have a cold. You had a fever, right?
Well, you can get a fever with a cold, can you not?
I always forget that
I don't know what I had.
I always forget that a fever is like a symptom.
Yeah,
because when I was a kid, like when I was sick, I either had a cold or I had a fever. Which I don't think actually was like something that they told me was the case. I think that's just like what I assumed. Yeah, because I always think that a fever is like a condition, like a sickness.
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably have thought that as well, honestly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like 80% of the time I get sick, I usually end up feeling kind of feverish for at least one night.
Dude, I get hella night sweats when I'm sick. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Actually, literally?
Literally?
Yeah, I feel like Chris Traeger whenever I get sick. Like, you know that one episode where he has the flu?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm dying. Like, that's how I feel every time I get sick, no matter what it is.
Literally, everything hurts and I'm dying.
And literally, think I'm going to be dead within
literally, everything hurts and I'm dying.
He's so funny, man.
What is the meaning of the universe?
Okay, I think, let's see, what did we do for the floor down there? The floor down there was just...
Yeah. Get out of here, man. I
think we should make this floor just wood, honestly. I kind of like just doing wood. Well, yeah. Ooh, how about this? Wait. Peep game. Oh, this is going to be so sick. I'm so ready for this. Okay, these zombies dying are so loud in my headphones.
They're literally
They're
the loudest
literally
thing
the
I've
loudest
ever
thing I've
heard.
ever heard. I feel like 21 Savage. Turn my headphone down a little bit.
I remember that video you sent me one time. I think it was like
It was like, yeah, it was like
the
rappers
one-time
like
rappers.
always adjusting the fucking
Yo,
volume.
keep that at the same level.
Yeah. Yo, keep this shit exactly where it's
Exactly
at
where
right
it is,
now.
right
I
now.
actually love the way it sounds.
This
Yeah.
sounds perfect. I can hear myself perfectly right now.
Where's my snare?
Chris Traeger, if he was rapping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is literally
Hey,
the perfect volume.
This is literally the perfect audio.
Yeah, by the way, guys,
can
I'm watching Parks and
literally
Rec.
hear myself.
I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, I've watched that like 8 times, so I know familiar.
Chat, I have to say, I'm Ben Wyatt. That's all I have to say.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that.
Literally Ben Wyatt. Okay, I'm gonna get some more wood because I want more. And that's really it. I mean, that's kind of my whole reasoning. Okay. I don't really know what to talk about because all I've been talking about with anybody these past few days and weeks is Invincible and Severance. And you have seen neither, which is fine. And I actually kind of prefer it because I love that I'm going to get the opportunity to watch both with you and Kian.
Yeah.
That said, a
2
little
months.
painful. Yeah, in like 2 months after 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we'll start again next week probably.
We will. And we'll finish Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Dude, dare I say I was enjoying it actually. Like not as like a good movie, but like
I think I started falling asleep a little bit when they got to like the council meeting.
Yeah, the council sucks. The council everything with the council in that movie sucks. But I was kind of enjoying it actually. I was like having fun. I was like, this is so stupid. But I was laughing at how dumb it was.
You can't take it seriously.
Right. You can't take it seriously. Which I think is
but
fine.
You go into the mindset of I can't take this movie seriously.
Right.
It becomes
I enjoyed it in the way that I think I'm gonna enjoy the Minecraft movie. Which is another thing we gotta talk about. I'm actually dude, when I tell you I'm so excited.
The Minecraft movie is literally going to be my favorite movie
literally
in the entire world.
The most anticipated movie of the year for me. Yeah, dude. Have you seen they've been putting out clips today?
They have.
Diamond armor, full set. I really hope that Jack Black says everything in that cadence throughout the entire movie, and I think he will.
I really hope that's what happens.
I think he will, dude. Diamond armor, full set, and a whole load of blades.
Like he doesn't he
can't talk any other way.
He doesn't have the proper
These are the
vocabulary
villagers.
He doesn't have the proper vocabulary to like conform a coherent sentence.
Yeah.
Always like
diamond armor.
Bro, you see, there's a clip of them at the village, and he's like, and they're like, they built all this, and he's like, yeah, most of it, except for all the really good stuff. That is all Steve. And I was like, he said Steve the exact same way. He said it the exact same way he said it when he said I am Steve. He said it the exact same way.
Steve.
And it's making me think that that's the only way that he can say Steve, which is really funny to me.
Like
he also apparently played 100 hours of Minecraft in preparation, like for the role, which is really funny to me because it seems like he actually doesn't know that much about Minecraft. Because he played 100 hours of Minecraft and he didn't know what hardcore was.
His interview, and I know that his son plays it a lot.
Right.
And he plays with his son.
Right, which I didn't know Jack Black had a son.
I didn't either.
But good for you, Jack. Yeah, that movie looks so ass in the best way possible. Diamond armor, full set. Ender pearl. Chicken jockey. so funny,
Chicken
dude.
jockey.
That movie itself is just gonna be one big stim. Like,
Oh yeah.
like everybody that goes and sees it will just be saying
They're
that
gonna
shit for a
come.
week.
Everyone who goes in to see the Minecraft movie, if they don't already have it, they're coming out with autism.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly.
They're coming out a little special, and you
They're
know
coming
what? That's
out.
great.
They're coming
That's great.
out and immediately sending in that form to the school that says that they need
Yeah.
special attention for like tests and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
and that
man.
isn't speculation. That just is gonna happen.
That's exactly just what's gonna happen.
It's really funny to me though, because the more I see of the movie, the more I'm like, this was on purpose.
I feel like it
Like,
is,
they
bro.
know.
It is, bro.
Because they know that it's just silly enough for kids to love it,
But for
but
adults,
also like satire enough for adults to like
yeah,
laugh at it.
yeah, like adults, not like adults, more like young adults, like
Yeah, young adults.
our
Cuz
age.
like
Just
cuz like people that are
have
like people that
who
are like
played Minecraft
30,
as kids.
yeah, people that are like 30 are going to go in and they're going to be like, "Yo, what the fuck is Jack Black doing? Why is he
Yeah.
yelling at a crafting table?" But like,
But
yeah,
like
people that
your
grew up
average
on
Gen Z
Minecraft,
gamer, your average millennial gamer is gonna be like they can get a good laugh.
and
at
it's
it.
already happening too.
Yeah.
Like, people are already enjoying it. We are.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, we've already had fucking plethora of jokes made from just the
Yeah.
clips alone.
And dare I say, I prefer it coming out now to it coming out when like we were big Minecraft players. Because
Yeah.
if the Minecraft movie had like come out when we were like really actually into Minecraft as kids,
Yes.
not that we aren't now, but like when we were like playing it like every day and shit like that,
Right.
I think that we would have hated it actually. But now that it's
Oh,
now
yeah,
and like we
no.
look back on Minecraft with like nostalgia for the most part, I actually think that we're gonna love it. Because we're gonna be like, this is so funny.
Yeah, because I have the same thought of like, oh yeah, man. If it did come out and like we were young, we would have been like, this is totally inaccurate. The lore specifically states,
Yeah.
yada, yada, yada. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
but now we're gonna see it and we're just gonna be like, dude, this is hilarious. We're gonna be like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Like, where's Hero Brian?
Yeah, dude, that's so funny, man. Because kids are gonna love
Brian's
it.
actually gonna be in it.
Oh, probably not. I think it would be really funny if he was though. You know what I hope?
Like
I hope he's
cameo,
like,
just a
I hope he's
cameo.
like in the background of like some random scenes.
No, because I don't think he's gonna be part of it.
Yeah,
I just
no.
hope he's
But I think
there,
like
cameo.
sometimes he'll be like in the background and it'll.
Yeah, no, he's
Hold on,
but
hold
he's
on,
not
hold
even
on.
mentioned.
Hold
He's not
on.
even mentioned.
Hold on. Now I'm imagining. Now I'm imagining a random frame in the Minecraft movie, and it's just Jack Black.
Jack Black with
Jack
white
Black
eyes.
standing in the distance with white eyes. That I need that. I need that like I need air to breathe, man. That is so funny.
Dude.
Oh my god. No, Jack.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's
Jack,
fucking
no.
hilarious, dude. Cause why did they choose him to play Steve? Why did they do that? I don't know. I don't know if he knows, man.
What? Yeah. Because they could have chose someone who kind of looked like Steve.
They could have
like,
chose somebody who looked like Steve and like could plausibly
like
be
I don't know
Steve.
who looks like Steve, man.
Dude, Jason Momoa looks more like Steve than Jack Black does.
That's true. Someone like I don't know, Channing Tatum, maybe.
Dude, Channing Tatum
Random.
as Steve would be hilarious, and he does the Gambit accent the whole time. Oh my god.
Dama Dama, full set.
Dame Doma, full set. I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah.
I'm about to make a name for myself in here. I'm
Okay,
Steve.
I actually have a whole new idea.
And my name is Steve.
I kind of want this to be like you know the Citadel at the end of time, from Loki. I kind of want this to be like that.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be really cool.
Like Kang.
Yeah.
The Kang's room.
Yeah. I think we should have like really big windows and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think we should
Should
do
we
that.
have it like? What if you use like stained glass, maybe?
Yeah. 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 Well, and because this is gonna be like a war room as well, I think. So
Yeah.
like it
Okay.
makes sense that it's gonna be like I think like planning is gonna be like mostly like the downstairs, what's in there, but then like up here
What if
is
we
gonna
did
be
like what's that block?
Blackstone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like I think that this should be kind of like a like what's the word like
Like
not
like do
uh
Blackstone bricks exist? Like the ones on
they do the thing is I
the
don't know
bastion?
how to say it. How am I not I don't know how to speak words right now. I don't think that it should be like actually look like the Citadel because this is like starter, you know? So
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah, I get you.
I think it would be cool if like it was like a starter version of it and then I think we should actually make like a real one.
Like our shit's evolving over time and stuff. I get it.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Okay. Does that
I feel like I sound so stupid right now. I hate being conditioned.
Okay.
Let me blow my nose real quick.
Are you still sick?
I'm good enough.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm really just congested,
Oh, I hate that, dude.
and like they don't mind it if I go.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
I'm gonna mute my mic for this.
Chat, am I muted? In the meantime, this episode is sponsored by Steak. Gamble.
Yes. So we've actually really been getting into the gambling scene
Yeah.
recently.
So we've actually
Um,
been gambling every day.
So I've been
And
gambling all my money away. I just got paid on Friday, and I've already spent 90% of it.
right.
And guess what?
And this is
No,
true.
I spent 90%, and I made back
2 of it.
300%.
Oh.
Because when you get sponsored by something, I get money, but you guys don't.
Yeah, you guys don't. We're not sponsored for you.
No.
No. No.
I mean, come on, we're sponsored by Steak.
Yeah.
You shouldn't trust.
I can't believe they have an
you shouldn't
F1
trust
team.
us.
I can't believe they have an F1 team, dude. Who let them do that?
Do they actually?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude. The fucking Sauber is Steak/Kick.
Oh, fucking kick, dude.
Yeah.
Steak/kick.
Steak/Kick F1 team, and they're ass. They're not good.
Well, yeah.
They have fucking Nico Hulkenberg. Who I like Nico Hulkenberg. I don't know who their other driver is. I think it's a rookie. But dude, I've been actually kind of locked in on F1 this season so far, which I'm happy about. I miss that shit.
Where do you even watch F1?
I allegedly pirate it. Allegedly.
When we cut this recording, you might have to tell me how to do that.
Yeah, I might allegedly.
You might allegedly have to show me how to sail the seas.
Yeah. Might have to do that. Allegedly. Yeah, dude. I was telling David. He was like, I was like, yo, you watch Invincible? He was like, nah, I don't have Amazon. I was like, pirate that shit. Because you have to see it. Which, here's the thing, right? With Invincible, do I want to support the animators? Yeah.
How tall are we making this?
I think this is where I'm cutting it off. But I'm out of wood again. With Invincible, I want to support the animators. Here's the thing. If my money goes to Amazon, I don't think that they're going to support the animators.
Not enough, at least.
So, like, I don't know, man. I'd love to, if they had like a fund or something. If the animators of Invincible had like a fund, we could like donate. I would do that. But like, bro, and I don't pirate Invincible because I have Amazon Prime. But
yeah,
I wouldn't blame. And I wouldn't really blame people because, like, who has Amazon Prime?
I
If
only have it
you're
because my mom has it.
right, who under the age of 30 has Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Well, never. Who under the age of 25? Actually, I'll say, because like 25 is like when people start to be like independent, like actually ordering shit. But like, who under the age
Yeah.
of 25 has Amazon Prime?
But
Like, you
like
don't have
most
Amazon
people
Prime,
are
bro.
freaking broke
Yeah, most people are broke and can't afford
when they're
Amazon
like,
Prime, or just don't order from Amazon. Because the other thing is like some people just don't order from Amazon anymore, as they shouldn't, because Amazon fucking sucks.
yeah.
But I mean,
Like, what are we doing?
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, I need Invincible. And The Boys I like too. I don't know, The Boys, I really like The Boys whenever it comes out like week to week. I'm always like watching it and I'm locked in. But like whenever it's
Man, I watched
over,
The Boys in a fat minute.
yeah, whenever it's over though,
Now I'm afraid I have
and
to
it's like
restart.
between seasons, I don't really think about it.
Yeah. I'm
It's
still on
good,
season 3.
but like The Boys season 1 and Invincible season 1 came out around the same time, and like people were really comparing them like, "Oh, what do you like better, Invincible or The Boys?" And
I do
now
remember
it's
that.
like more and more just been
I
people just
haven't
like
seen
it's
either,
Invincible.
actually. Sorry.
Yeah, but like more and more people are just like, yeah, it's Invincible though. Like it's just like accepted at this point, which I love because I love Invincible,
Yeah.
and Invincible actually has great comics. That's one thing that The Boys doesn't have, because apparently The Boys comics are like ass.
They had comics, man. I thought it was just
No, they had comics, and they were
interesting.
not good, allegedly. But that's neither
Well,
here nor there.
yeah.
It's neither here nor there, folks.
I mean, the show's
Comic doesn't
good.
have to be good. Yeah, the show's good. I like the show. I do think that it leans into gore a lot sometimes when it
It
doesn't have
does.
to.
No, it does.
Where it's like sometimes I feel like it's being directed by like, you know, that one
Like
dude that just
horror.
like has gore on his phone screen in class, and it's like, okay, dude, what the fuck is your deal? And it's like instead of giving him a gun, they gave him a camera. Um, but
Gabe.
yeah, yeah, it's like if they gave Gabe a camera, and he's like, "Oh, zoom in on that, dude." Yeah, The Boys is a
Did all that.
documentary. I don't know if you guys knew that. I also love the Boys power scaling because I think it's really funny how weak Homelander really is. Because like everybody's
Mm.
like, "Oh, who's coming out alive, Homelander or Omni Man?" And it's like, dude, Omni Man would literally like it wouldn't the fight wouldn't
Destroy Homelander
start.
with one punch.
The fight wouldn't start. It would be the smallest obstacle anybody's ever like approached. Insane.
It would literally
Literally be over
be the
before it
smallest
started.
obstacle that anyone has ever.
Yeah. So funny, dude.
Is that
Yeah.
a thing we're gonna start doing? Can we
Yeah,
start
probably.
doing that?
I want to
Chris
start doing that.
Traeger.
Chris Traeger. Chris Traeger and Perkins.
And
Don't
Perkins.
spoil it for me
And
because I wanna, but I hope that him and Anne end up together. I really liked them as a couple when they were dating.
Yeah, they're good, man.
I wouldn't be
They are
surprised if
good.
they don't end up together, because it does seem like Anne has like changed a lot and Chris has changed a lot. But I think that it also could be a thing
Yeah,
where
they
it's like,
both
oh,
they both have
they
good
changed a
character
lot, but
development.
then like the changing makes them grow apart, and then they become the type of people that end up back together. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And I was really hoping when there was that thing with her and Tom, I was sitting there and I was like, this better not be Endgame. I was like, this better not be who they end up with, because that is not good.
No, they wouldn't do that, bro.
Yeah, I was like, this could ruin the show. But it did not, which is good. I hope that Tom ends up with that. I think her name is Lucy, that bartender girl. Like she just like hasn't shown up in like 2 seasons, and I feel sad because I'm like, bro, she was so nice. Like she really
she
fucked with
was.
Tom, and like the only reason why she broke up with him is because he was obviously still in love with his ex-wife,
With his,
which he was.
which
Which
he
he
was.
was. So like, yeah, bro. So, whatever, dude. Yeah, man, that's such a good show. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time. now that Severance and Invincible are over, I guess just watch Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. It's
Yeah,
gotta finish it now.
yeah, and just binge it. Invincible fans are already going insane.
We're almost done, man.
People are already making like the most insane like brain rot Invincible videos, and it's only been a week since it ended, so it's really funny. Yeah, it's a great show though, man. The animation,
I'm
I
excited to
don't
watch it.
understand people that hate on fucking like animation quality and shit like that. It's like, bro, can we chill? Like, it's just not.
It's
It's
like
really just not that serious. Like, I don't know, man. Okay, it doesn't look the best
I just feel like
sometimes.
the thing is with that they just like take it less seriously.
Yeah, which I mean,
Which like
I don't blame them,
I
but I
guess I
also
can
don't notice it.
understand, but
That's the other thing though,
yeah,
is I don't notice it. So like, I feel like to see it,
I
you have
don't
to
know.
be like looking for it. And like if
Kinda,
you're
yeah.
looking for it, then it's like, okay, then what are we talking about? You're like looking for stuff to complain about and you found something. But like I don't really put
Yeah, man, I
any
hate people
stake in
like
that.
that when they just look for things to complain about. It's like,
Yeah, it's annoying.
yeah,
But stuff is gonna ramp up. Baseball's starting this week. I'm excited for that.
yeah.
I
Baseball, man.
yeah.
What else? What
I
else?
like
What else?
baseball. Baseball's starting this week.
What else is
F1
going
is
on,
kicking
man?
into gear. Um March is almost over, which is cool. Spring
Spring
break
is
is
upon
almost here.
us. Spring break is the
Spring
spring
break is
technically
almost
started.
here. Wait, spring has started?
Yeah, it's spring now.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, it's because of that
just
Punxsutawney
started.
Phil dude, huh?
No, that's Groundhog Day.
I know, but Groundhog Day, he like tells us when spring is gonna come, right?
Well, I'm gonna sound like a nerd saying this, but technically, spring, the spring equinox is the true start of spring. So it's just when the sun, um, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's where. So the definition of equinox is when the start
Endless
of an equinox.
equinox. Sorry, you don't get that, but if D-Rush is watching this, he'll
Yeah.
love that.
Um, so the definition of equinox is like, when the day on Earth is exactly 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of
Right.
night.
Yeah.
So the start of that is when spring
Okay.
would technically start.
I forget that that's a thing.
Yeah,
Like every time,
I learned about it in my geography class. Well, I knew about it,
which
but
makes
it
sense.
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what Punxsutawney Phil did. I guess not. Which, by the way, can we talk about how Punxsutawney Phil fraud?
I mean, it's probably not fake. I mean, real. It's probably not
Yeah,
real.
that's the
It's just
thing.
like a
Like,
tradition.
can we talk about Fraud Watch on Punxsutawney Phil? It's kind of
Yeah,
fucked
bro.
up.
Who is this guy, dude? Who does this guy think he is,
Listen,
bro?
Punxsutawney Phil, who do you
Controlling
think
our
you are?
weather. We didn't ask you to do that, bro.
Who do you think you are, Phil? Which,
Yeah,
by the
fuck
way,
you,
that
Phil.
fool is not 150 years old. They're trying to gaslight us into thinking that this is
Yeah.
the same groundhog.
And you know who's gonna be? Chris Traeger, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah. Phil, you are not Chris Traeger. So I don't know what. And here's the other thing. I don't know what Phil has to gain out of telling us that he's 150, and that kind of scares me
Yeah.
more. That scares me more, man, because I don't know what you have to gain. Therefore, you could have anything to gain, man. Who knows? Who knows what your plan is? That groundhog is sketchy, man. I don't fuck with
Yeah,
him.
should we like
I'm
in the middle here,
I'm
man?
thinking that, and that, and then I think up
Yo,
top.
Beehive.
Oh yeah, dude. I have not once used honey since it's been added. Oh,
Yeah, I've used it only once.
which by the
Maybe
way,
we start,
today's episode is sponsored by honey. No, I'm kidding.
and we're gonna scam you
We're gonna scam you. No, we're
again.
not gonna scam you. They are. They're gonna
They
scam
are.
us,
No,
actually.
no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna scam us.
Yeah, they're scamming us. Pretty actively, actually. Okay, and I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I
Heh.
like that.
Yeah. You don't want one in the middle?
No, I kind of like that. It's different.
You
And
know?
then
Okay, fair enough.
these I think we'll leave. These.
Should we put a?
I think we should. I think
We
we should
should put
probably
a window
put a
on
window.
the two other walls, right?
Yeah, we should. We should put a couple.
Yeah.
So I think like every two,
Oh.
maybe. Well, okay. So I think like a three wide window, and then maybe a.
Oh well, I thought you wanted to do it like you see how on this wall. I thought you wanted a big window on all of the walls.
I was gonna do that, but
Uh-huh.
also there's not much to see on all of the walls.
This
So
is
like,
also true.
yeah. So I don't know. I think definitely these that I have. Hold on. Let me get the vision figured out really quick, and then we'll
Okay.
get together and figure out if this is the move. Yeah. How do we feel about like that? Like this kind of shape. And it's like
I like that, yeah.
it's like hold on.
Um,
Hear me out.
Loki, what if we made this big window like 1 block wider around?
Like what do you mean?
Like it's a little. We just expand it, like this, just by like 1 block on each
Oh, but
side.
don't change out here. Or do you change out
Yeah.
here?
Oh,
I kind of
don't
like
know.
that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like a.
And we could have like
bay window.
we could have like stone brick walls.
Yeah.
That could be cool. Or just cobblestone. Let me see actually what that looks like. Oh, I like that.
Pretty good.
I like that. I like that a lot actually.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. Okay. Well, we're going to continue building this structure next episode, but for now, that was Bane of Games, and that is us. We are.
And we
That's
are
us.
Bane.
We're Bane.
We are Bane
yeah,
Games.
that's us. We're
That's
Bane of
us.
Games. Thanks for watching.